What's up, Twin Flames? My name is Lisa. Going to be doing an energy reading collective for collective energy reading for tonight for energy moving forward, but energy's fluid, so it could be a little bit of the past, a little bit of now, a little bit of what's to come. I am a firm believer that if you were drawn to my video, it's meant for you, whether that's meant for you now or it's where you're rising up to. Also in regards to creation, unique expression, flow of creation, joyfulness. Yeah. Okay, so let me finish my thought before we start talking about this card. So if you're new to my channel, please watch the little like 30-second video I did about my channel because I kind of have I do have a different viewpoint on twin flames and your astrological sign. I just believe that all of us are really one, so whatever you're drawn to is for you. I just feel like everything is whatever you're drawn to, even if it's just the title and you don't, if you're drawn to it, it's meant for you. Okay. Long story short, watch the about my channel. Okay, so manifest. Yeah, see. So what are we creating? What are you creating? This is what we're doing right now. This is like, what do we want? There's a lot of power. Look at the power in her hands here. Okay, this is about the energy that you radiate, the energy that you give off. This is just, I'm hearing developing. It's like developing your craft. Okay, so you could be practicing, like, getting better at something every single day. And excuse my hair, just we just came back from working out. My son has got me using weights and everything. It's really fun. I love that my son loves to hang out with me, that both my kids love. I love hanging out with them. So anyway, so what are you creating? What are you working on? Yeah, the whale energy. I've been seeing whales everywhere. So some of you may be seeing whales as well. Okay. This is deep trust, deep healing, reconnection with all. Wow. Yeah, it's okay to feel it all. Cleanse, collapse of the old, realignment. Yeah. So there is a lot of readjusting going on, whether you resonate as a divine masculine or a divine feminine. I believe that we are made up of both. And the whole purpose of these part of this twin flame connection is to help us balance that out within us so that we can meet someone else who is also balanced, and the people that we meet along the way, and even the person that we come together with, help in our continued growth and development. Okay, because we never achieve perfection. All right, and so that means that we're always going to be working on growing and healing. Well, you guys can do whatever you want. That's what I'm going to do. And that's what I believe. So yeah, heavy Lemurian energy as well, okay, surrounding us, Lemurian guides. Yeah, so I feel I'm hearing perfecting your craft. So you could have just recently found a new hobby, or, yeah, look, physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. So maybe you need assistance. Maybe somebody that you know needs assistance. And this is speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. I feel, and love is all around you. So I'm hearing that song in my head by Justin Bieber. It's called Lonely. So maybe you're feeling lonely, or feeling alone. I feel like someone is craving a touch, to be touched, to be held. Maybe it's been a long time since you've interacted, physically with somebody, or maybe there is someone that you would just like to physically touch. Maybe you've never touched them, or maybe it's just been a really long time. I'm feeling a lot of like sacral energy. Okay, so it's like sexual, but this also is connected to that creative energy, right? So yeah, I feel like I'm hearing like there's a lot of contemplation going on. Okay, it's still a time of, I'm hearing it's a time of great harvest. So I feel like an I'm hearing influential people. So I'm not really sure what that is, but that I feel like that's like, and I'm hearing, I always feel like somebody's watching me. So I don't know. I feel like somebody might even be watching you, not in a creepy way, an observatory way. All right. Like it's almost like you're on display. So maybe you have a channel. Maybe you are doing something where you're on stage, where like people are able to observe you, watch you, see how you handle different things. I just feel like you're being, I'm hearing promoted, recognized, seen, shown. Okay. Okay, so while we're in our downtime, I feel like this is also somebody's like trying to see your reaction, okay, or how you're responding. It's like uh, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. Let me tell you, this has not been an easy energy um, to move through. Just in speaking from my experience, it's like it's sad because it's like even though uh, the forgiveness has been granted, at least from my side, and I've learned from, I'd like to think I learned from, where I've moved wrong, and or where next time, should I be given the opportunity, I'll move a little bit differently, but it's sad because I don't know. I'm being moved to talk about something, and I don't really want to talk about it, but with this whole forgiving and learning thing, it's like it's it sucked. This whole closing of a whole chapter of our lives, because I'm not the only one in this like great big like finale. Okay, it's like we're entering a new world. Those of us that have continued to do the work on ourselves, and those of us continuing to aspire to be the best that we can be every single day, and showing up for ourselves in that way, and I'm hearing the words corrective behavior. It's like as you move through these things, and as I've grown, I've just naturally had to move away from people, places, and things, because it's not that I don't hold these people, places, and things dear in my heart. I'm very appreciative of what these opportunities and people and have given me, and how I've grown because of the experiences that I've had with them in my life. And there's so many it's like no matter how much I love any of it, it's like I can't take it with me, because if I want to continue to grow and expand in my life, I know I can't stay in the box that I've been in. I have to come out of the box. And coming out of the box, it's like that saying, your new life is going to cost you your old life. And that's it. Your new life is going to cost you your old life. And that can bring about some sadness. And this is why it's like, there is an opportunity here for reconciliation coming in. It's definitely being thought about. Okay. If you keep on doing what you've always done, you're going to keep on getting what you always got. So if you want different, then you have to do different. And that's that. All right. So I feel like there's just this acceptance settling in, okay, that things are changing. And it's not so much that the change is bad, it's just different. And it could be bringing in this sadness, but it's not like, I don't feel like the divine wants us to stay sad. It's about getting excited for what's to come. There's no more of the same old humdrum. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, one card for the divine feminine energy, please. Yeah, free yourself. See, this, it's about opening up to receive. It's like no longer pretending that you're not a unicorn. You were born to stand out. You were born to shine, and just embracing that. And it's like recognizing that you've been the one that has been holding yourself prisoner the whole time. I mean, all that unicorn has to do is stand up, and it could easily step over that fence. And I feel like the divine feminine energy is recognizing this, okay? And is ready to make the call, make the call as far as, okay, I just heard thank you next. Like, they're closing the chapter with, it's not that, not looking at the chapter as having lost, but looking at the chapter as what the wisdom gained from the experience, and just moving forward. But it's like, could be some resting going on, for this weekend, and just just still remember to be kind. It's still this whole self-love energy. It's always a good time for that, but look, the stars here. This is about healing, wish fulfillment, being on the right path, in alignment to your dreams. Yeah, look, and then I have the 9 of Cups underneath that. All right, so divine feminine energy. It's time to take back control of your life. And it's like recognizing, I just heard, like, it's they're saying, like, when Dorothy, it's like she's recognizing, or this divine feminine energy is recognizing that they've had the power all along. And what they showed me was Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz, when she realizes that all she has to do is click the ruby slippers, you know, that she's been wearing 3 times, and it takes her home. Yeah, I'm hearing there's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. So you're on your way. You're on your way home. Home to, I'm hearing the peace land. Wow. All right. I feel like there's going to be a feeling of more like just inspiration. I'm really drawn to all the flowers in this card. So you may want to buy yourself flowers, or there's something, maybe you work with flowers or working with flowers, or even like flower essence, like working with flower essences. I don't know how you say the plural form, but anyway. Okay. The divine masculine energy here. New love. Okay, so this brings me back to that reconciliation card. Okay, I know if you've watched my channel before, you know that when I see this card, it's like, you know, the guy's down there on his knees, like, and she's not wearing any shoes, and the place that you don't wear your shoes or some place that you feel comfortable and safe, you know, like, or so this tells me this person either shows up at your home, or this person, you run into this person somewhere familiar, like work or the grocery store. I feel like you're going to be running into somebody. Okay, I feel like somebody is. I'm hearing make the call. Just make the call. That's what I'm hearing. So yeah, and he's holding a flower, a rose actually. So um, maybe they're going to send you flowers. Okay, maybe they're going to show up with flowers. All right, something like that. Okay. But it says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And if I just heard they're looking at you differently. So for some of you, this is somebody that you know and that you've been estranged from. Okay. Yeah. But I'm also hearing like, it's like there's going to be a new partnership. All right. So all right, give me one card for the connection. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Look, love yourself first. See, especially if you have, it says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So especially if you have distanced yourself from this person, either because they disrespected you or like for whatever reason, like this guy's going out the window. All right. So it's like, why is he being so fucking sneaky? All right. That's what I always wonder when I look at this. I'm like, why is he leaving out the window? It's like there's something that for some reason he doesn't want to be seen leaving this person's house. So maybe this was like this started off as something like an affair or something like that, or there was a refusal thereof. All right, something like that. Okay, but the more that you seeing getting to know each other. Okay, so I feel, and it's not just so much that, because I'm also hearing it's like people know with whatever way that you're carrying yourself, whether you resonate with the divine masculine or the divine feminine, it's like the way that you carry yourself, I'm hearing you represent. Like people know, people just know, like not to mess with you, like not to come at you any kind of way, and to treat you with dignity and respect, because it's very much seen that you treat yourself with dignity and respect. So, and this is like the way that you cherish and honor your body, the way that you show up, the way that you present yourself, the way that you speak. Okay, eloquent. I'm hearing eloquent. Okay, so for some of you that this is a new person stepping into your energy. Well, I feel like they're obviously already in your energy, but for this new person, for those of you that's a new person, I do feel like this person is someone either maybe they do work at the local grocery store. You know, it's like somebody that you've seen, or maybe you've seen them at the gym. I just heard the gym, or at work or whatever, or maybe like you're some kind of sales rep or something, and you go into different businesses or whatever. You know, it's like somebody that you've seen, but possibly they've never really. They're going to ask you out, all right, or you're going to ask them out. It's like you're ready to ask them out, okay? But I do feel like there's this energy of forgiving and learning from the lessons of the past that needed to kind of be released first or worked through. And this could still be going on, okay? So let's just remember that energy is fluid, right? So that's that. All right, so what else here for the Divine Feminine? Yeah, see, it's wanting to release the burden, yeah, and start fresh with the fresh start. And that begins with, I'm hearing me, and stepping out of the box, the fence, okay? So a lot of freedom coming in for this divine feminine energy. It's like just, and whether you are the divine masculine or divine feminine, it's like the feminine energy within yourself is just open to receiving, like ready for more, ready for what you deserve. Because there has been I'm hearing an education of self-respect that you've been implementing in your life and displaying, like it shows, like you're ready, you're just ready for this fresh start. Okay, so divine masculine energy, give me one. Is there anything else here for this divine masculine energy? Yeah, see, I'm telling you, coming in hot and heavy. That's what I just heard. That's the Knight of Wands. I mean, what's not to? The Knight of Wands is a, you know, expressive energy. Okay, that's how they're putting it. Okay, so this is like this divine masculine, or the divine masculine. It's like I'm hearing like the Knight of Wands is here for a good time and not a long time. And I feel like this is the behavior that the divine masculine is ready to walk away from. Like, yeah, look, see, King of Pentacles. I feel like there are some divine masculine out there, like really upping their game, like leveling up to ready to, or preparing for a higher level commitment. I don't want, like, this is the guy that gets married. Okay. Now, whether or not, you know, I mean, a lot of you, you're just meeting someone new. Okay. So it's like, but this person is definitely like, there's a mutual, like, you're on my radar, like for like what I've been looking for. Okay. And like, yeah, there's some sort of planning that's been going on here with this King of Pentacles. Okay. But there's it's like something about expression. I feel like, yeah, see, this person has definitely been watching you on the internet, on the computer. All right, you see, I never noticed this down here. I don't know if it is a computer, but that's the way they showed it to me, as a laptop. Okay, but there's also like some sort of plans. Okay, this divine masculine has been working on something very serious. All right, I also feel like he has a lot to say, but there's like I'm hearing like a message of concern. Okay, so I'm not really sure what that's about. But I also feel like whatever this energy is coming in toward you, whether this is you meeting someone new or someone showing up differently in your life, okay, Yeah, get ready, cause here I come. That's what I'm. That's what I'm hearing. All right. Yeah, there's something about the eclipses. Okay, eclipse season is beginning. Has Let me see. Give me one card. I'm not exactly sure if it's already started or if it starts with the full moon or I don't know. Let me see. Give me one card for the connection. One card. The wheel is spinning. Get ready, because here I come. And here's this Nine of Pentacles, okay? That's the two of you just being in this independent energy, right? And like feeling whole on your own. What's underneath this? Yeah, King of Cups. There's also someone like a king, like I said, this is again this like watching energy, like somebody is watching you, somebody's got their eye on you, or you have your eye on somebody else. Yeah, I'm hearing the words non-expressive, like this person, this is the King of Cups. King of Cups can totally, you know, harness their emotions, all right? So it's like you can walk into a room and like nobody would be able to read you, you know, feel one way, but nobody would ever be able to know that, because the King of Cups is very good at masking their emotions. All right, but there's this physical touch going on over here. Yeah, see, look at your patterns in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. Exactly. See, it's like that whole thing of what I was saying before about nothing changes if nothing changes. And if you want better, you need to do better. And it's like, I feel like there's been some sort of decision. And it's like, I feel like that's why the divine feminine is moving forward and beyond and out of her comfort zone. Okay. Recognizing that she's been holding herself back, you know, carrying the burdens of others. Like, it's like, hello, what am I doing? You know, I'm a fucking unicorn. Let me be seen as a unicorn. You know, I feel like she's recognizing her own unicorn within, okay? Whether you're the masculine or the feminine, it's like this part of you, it's like you're waking up to a part of you, recognizing that you deserve way more than what you've been settling for, okay? And because I do feel like that's part of this like pathway to hope and growth and to true love, because you know, true love for me, I believe it starts with like truly loving ourselves, right? So it's like how the way that I realized what I wanted was by experiencing all the things that I didn't want, you know, and going through this healing process and recognizing that I don't have to settle for that there anymore. Like, I don't have to do that anymore. Like, I'm allowed to say no. I'm allowed to walk away. I'm allowed to do whatever the hell I want to do, whether everybody agrees with me or not. And I just feel like that's part of this independent energy and this, and it's like you're doing it, whoever you are, the masculine or the feminine, you're doing it in a way that's like I'm hearing that BB Rexa song, I'm going to show you crazy, because it's like that song, the word, I love that song, because that song is like, in the song she's talking about how, you know, she used to like, you know, act out or flip out, and then like she'd be sent to like this doctor and that doctor, and then they just give her a pill and say her this, and then one day she was like, you know what, fuck that, I'm not doing that, like this, I'm just gonna be me, I'm sorry that you don't like it, this is fucking me, you know. And she's like, I'm gonna show you crazy, you know. And it's, the point is like, she says, I'm gonna show you crazy, but she's not crazy at all. You know, she's just someone that, she's a unicorn, born to shine and born to stick out. And she was surrounded by people that did everything they possibly could to block her shine. And then one day she says, I'm going to show you crazy, and I'm just going to live the way that I want to live, you know? And that's like, that's what she's talking about. She's not crazy. She's just magic. She's a magical, beautiful being of God, born to stick out. I'm looking for a way out of this situation so I can be free. Exactly. And maybe that means, like, see, the five is there for change. You could be seeing fives. 555, 1010. I'm also hearing. Yeah, I'm going to show you crazy. All right. It's like in that song, like people are putting her down and making fun of her, and it's like, but look at her now. Like, you know, it's like that's pretty much what it is. It's like, okay, think what you want. I'm going to do what I want, and then look where she is now, you know? All right. They're telling me to get 3 of these, so I'm going to get 3. I feel your energy around me, and I wonder, are you thinking of me too? Yes. I just heard yes. Yes, I am. You're both thinking about each other. There's like a telepathic look. Whoo, I just like saw this. Like, I don't know if it'll show up in here, but there's like this little, um, see it back there? The male energy behind her. I remember one day being in my kitchen and literally feeling my person like right behind me, like, and so present next to me that I even saw their foot like right next to me. Like it was like how it is here. And I'll never forget that. Like that, like it's crazy. It's really wild. Like part of what I believe I do my channel for, and what like I haven't really ever expressed it before, but part of what I feel my purpose is to really help people to embrace and get comfortable with the fact that the spiritual world is like literally like right here. Like literally right here. And you know, like how I always, you know, talk about the past and the present and the future all happening at once simultaneously. It's like when all you have to do is like believe it, and it'll start showing up for you. I feel like that's also why my twin flame journey has been, like how I got awakened to the twin flame journey was such a magical experience. And um because I'm the person that's supposed to help people recognize and not be afraid that it's all already here. Like, and like it makes me want to cry because it's taken me years to be able to say that like out loud. And but I don't care anymore. I'm gonna show you crazy. But that's like literally how it is. You and you know the fact that like my counterpart passed away, I mean, who's to say that if the past and the present and the future and everything's happening at once and anything you can imagine can happen, who's to say we aren't living happily ever after somewhere, you know? I believe that every time we make a decision, we shift timelines and realities. That's part of what this journey is about. It's like there's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of, because what this does, like, as you balance yourself out, you become one with the universe. You become one with God. It's truly freaking magical and amazing and just like mind fucking blowing. And when our conversations are lighthearted and playful, it eases the tension that is sometimes there when we talk. Yeah, see, like, you see how I am and like what I'm talking about. Like sometimes, like when I've talked to people, like I talk to them like, because I know you know that we can hear each other, and I know you feel me, and I know like all these different things. And like when I talk to whoever I talk to them like I don't pretend like, like it's not fucking happening, you know? And um it takes me back to this forgiving and learning, because everybody's doesn't have to believe like how I believe, you know? And that's something that I've had to learn to accept. Like for me, like it's like when someone acknowledges something or they don't acknowledge something, either way, it can still be frustrating when they choose to look away. See, some people, for some of you, your person or whomever you're thinking of, it's like too much, the communication, and so they want to stay like as they are, and they're choosing to walk away, and you're getting a new person. God sending you, or the universe, whatever you believe, is sending you someone new. And this is also why I feel like part of the reason why this divine feminine energy is choosing to free herself. Says, I'm looking for a way out of this situation so I can be free. Because it's like as it's like the whole point is like looking of this balancing of your divine masculine and your divine feminine. It's like you can't do that and truly be, and not truly be who you are. And when you're stuck in a fence like this, like, and you recognize that you're the only one holding yourself there, I mean, it's a tough pill to swallow. But it's also what gets the wheel spinning here. And wherever you are within this connection, everything is working out for the highest good. And let me see what this card says. This says, our love will manifest through the union of heart and mind. Expanding these areas allows our love to grow. So, and then it says, I've been so grounded all my life, it's hard for me to trust the spiritual elements of our connection, yet I can't deny they exist. Exactly. And it says, I'm trying to understand how my thoughts create my reality. I know I need to stay positive. Are you? See, I feel like wherever you may be headed, just stepping out of whatever this has been, okay? Because I feel like it may have been stuck for a while here, okay? Look, it says we need to wait for divine timing. Time is healing our wounds and creating perfect conditions for our union. Wow. I daydream about you. Sometimes it's sexual, other times I visualize our future together. And then it says I'm going through a dark night of the soul. Nothing in my life is making sense. Yeah, that fucking happens in the spiritual journey, that's for sure. And then it says we are coming into union. When I look into your eyes, I see the universe and it activates me. Yeah. Whether you're watching each other or one is watching the other, I feel like if you have a channel or something, your person is definitely looking at your social media or whatever, you know, but there is this it's stepping in, it's part of the whole leveling up and stepping into this freedom. I feel like there's just whatever resistance there's been, and I remember talking about resistance the last time. It's like that is being freed, and there's just like this let go. Yeah, it's like the exhale, right? It's like just the knowing whatever will be, and that everything is happening for the highest good of all. And that's all I want. And let's see. So you might even start like dating people or just dating someone, and there's just like a step away just from, you both might even start dating other people. But this might be what actually needs to happen in order to bring it back around, or just, I'm not really sure, you guys. There's a couple different, because I feel like there's a group where you're separating and someone new is coming in, and there's another group where it's like there's a reconnection, there's a reconciliation. All right, give me advice here. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Yeah. And whatever, they're telling me to get two more. So, valiant courage, take action with passion. And this is like about moving forward, right? It's like that whole Nine of Wands energy. Yeah, and I see the lion there. And it says finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Yeah. It's being sure-footed as you move forward, trusting that God hasn't brought you all this way just to bring you all this way. You might not know where you're headed, but you don't need to know. Along the way of the spiritual path, there's a 6-inch view. And I feel like that is because we are to be living in faith and just experiencing and enjoying the now, the present moment. So, yeah, go deep, explore your roots. So, there you have it, guys. I feel like what also this is saying is about just releasing the whole concept of time. Because it's like you're both still kind of integrating the lessons from whatever you're coming out of or whatever you've experienced with each other. But others, it's just like this healing, but it's like, you know, that whatever it's been is done. And I just feel like it's stepping into a peace with that, embracing a peace, a sense of peace, I mean, for that. It's really beautiful, and it's very pure, and it's very, I'm not even sure what the word is. You could be seeing 1111 as well. 888, 8111. All right. There you have it, guys. Yeah, see, transformation and rejuvenating rain. Clear the past to heal the present. Yeah, we're stepping into uncharted territory, but that doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just new. Yeah, narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully, and get the bigger picture. Purification activates vibrant life force, and trust there's a divine plan. Yep, you're exactly where you need to be. Unknown territory, see? And we're protected. Twin flames always are. And look at Archangel Michael's face there. He's watching us with satisfaction. Proud satisfaction are the words I heard. All right, you guys, I love you so much. If anyone's interested in a personal reading or working with me at all, just check out the description box. It has all my information. Don't forget to hit the like button if you made it this far, especially. All right, I love you. Bye.